Good morning. It is currently 6 a.m. and I will be making the traditional Cantonese white sugar cakes. These are made with rice flour, so they have that distinctive chew. Just make sure you don't use glutinous rice mochi flour. First thing we gotta do is measure out our coconut milk, and we're just going to thin it out with some water. As usual, the amount and ingredient list is in the description box. Sweeten it with a little bit of sugar. I like to use a little under 1/3 of a cup. And we're just going to let that dissolve and combine the two sets together. Make sure you give it a good whisk until you see no more lumps in the batter, just like this. Now we are going to cook it over a double boiler, which is just a pot of water on high. Make sure your bowl can withstand the heat, so no glass. Now within 20 seconds, it's going to get pretty difficult to stir because lumps will start forming. That's when you pull it off and start whisking vigorously like this. Don't worry, it will come together. This is the final texture you're looking for. It took me about 3 minutes. At this point, the batter shouldn't be too hot or else the yeast will die. Just lukewarm is fine. Add it in and then give it a good whisk again to combine. So I like to smooth it out so I can see how much it rised. So this is my trick. Kind of make a marking of generally where doubling is and then cover it with some saran wrap. And whenever I rise anything, I like to put it in a preheated oven. And then we're going to wait 1 hour. This is what you're looking for, these big sticky bubbles. We're going to deflate it by stirring it a little bit and then covering it up and let it rise a second time for 30 minutes this time. You will need about 2 hours in total to make this dish, but most of it is just waiting. The last step is steaming. You are going to grease up some teacups with some oil. You can technically use little bowls as well, but I find the little ones so much cuter. So this is key. Turn it on high and let the teacup steam for a minute so that they're hot. And then you are going to ladle in your bubbly batter. Be really careful because the steam is hot, but you want to work fast here. No need to be perfect, just fill it up all the way to the brim. And then we are going to decorate it with some black sesame seeds. Cover it with the lid, keep it on high, and steam for 8 minutes. A key step to achieving that popcorn top is to let out the moisture halfway through like that, and then let it finish steaming. They will be really hot to handle, so be careful. You can use a spoon like I am, but they should come out of the teacups really easily, and they're so cute and soft. I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my batter. Traditionally, these are made in round steamers and then cut up into triangles, and it was my mom's idea to use teacups, and I find it so adorable. I'm just decorating mine with some sugared osmanthus flour, completely optional. If you're someone like me who loves rice-based treats that's not too sweet, this is the recipe for you. And that texture is to die for. I really hope you will enjoy this and give it a try. Until then, see you next time.